Thank you. All right, welcome. Come to a comfortable seated position. Relax your shoulders and just kind of focus on your breathing. If you came in early, you saw the 5-second inhale and 5-second exhale. Let's continue that. Whether or not you just joined us, we're going to inhale for 5 seconds. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Ocean breathing. You hear the sound, the slight constriction of your throat. That's also called ujjayi breathing or victory breath. And you can think of it as victory over the monkey mind. It really helps you focus on your breathing and become present. We're going to continue ujjayi breathing throughout this practice, uniting your breath with every movement. So a few more rounds of that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now I'm going to go into box breathing, which is a 4-second inhale, a 4-second pause, 4-second exhale, 4-second pause. This is another great way to instantly reduce stress and calm your mind. It was demonstrated a few days ago in one of the Active at Work workshops held by Elliot, I believe his name was. Anyway, we're going to start with a big inhale and exhale just to kind of cleanse your breath here. Big inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Now inhale for 4 seconds. Pause for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Another round on your own. Good. Now we're going to start linking our breath with movement. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, fingertips down to your mat. Inhale. Exhale, twist to one side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arm up to the side and lean over to one side. Nice big inhale here. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Fingertips in front of you, walk them forward to a forward fold. Relax your shoulders. Bring your elbows down to the floor. Relax your head here. Breathe. On an inhale, walk your fingertips back to seated and switch the crossing of your leg here. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, fingertips in front of you. Forward fold, feeling a stretch in the hip area, deep stretch. Breathe. Now walk your fingertips over to one side. And then over to the other side. And back to center. Roll up, rolling your shoulders back, big shoulder circle. Continuing your Ujjayi breathing. And now reverse the rotation of your shoulders to forward. And now half circles with your head. So drop your chin to your chest, roll to one side, then come back to center and roll to the other side. Drawing a half moon with your nose. Feeling a nice stretch in your neck here. Now come around full circle. So your head drops back gently. 3 circles in one direction. And then reverse. Good. Come back to center and to all fours. Tabletop position with your palms flat on the mat. Inhale, arch your back, look up, chest forward. Exhale, round your back for cat. Inhale, arch for cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, now take your hips around behind you. Exhale, bring them forward. Rotate to the other side. Inhale, hips around. Exhale, forward. Again. One more round. Inhale, hips around and back. Exhale, forward. And other side. And now Extend your right leg behind you, left arm forward. Wiggle your fingers and your toes and your ankle. Extension. And then release that. Left leg, right arm extends. Wiggle your fingers and toes, ankle. Keep breathing. Release. Now inhale again, right leg, left arm. Exhale, bring your elbow to your knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, back to tabletop. Inhale, extend the left leg, right arm out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, back to tabletop. Inhale, your right arm up to the sky. Open your chest. Exhale, thread the needle, bring it through, resting your right shoulder and your head on the mat. Your left fingertips can go in front of you, like so, or you can bring it around for a bind with your fingertips reaching your right thigh here. Again, opening your left chest toward the sky here. Deep breathing. If your arm is bent behind you, bring it back to the top of your mat on the floor. And on your next inhale, come back to all four. One cat-cow here to center. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Great. Now take that left arm up. Look up at your fingertips. Exhale, bring it through. Thread the needle on the other side. Right fingers reach forward, up, or behind you. Breathe. Opening up your right shoulder. Deep cleansing breaths. Come back with your right arm forward. Big inhale here. On an exhale, press back up to all fours. Now lie flat on your belly. Come to Sphinx pose. Forearms flat, parallel to each other. Chest forward, shoulders relaxed. Imagine that you are dragging your elbows back toward your ribs. Make sure there's no tension in your neck. And then tuck your toes behind you. Press up. Back to all fours. And now come up to your first downward facing dog. You can pedal your feet here, one heel down at a time. Release. And now slowly walk your feet up to the top of your mat. Bend your knees. Feet are parallel. Slowly roll up. Till you're in mountain pose. At the top of your mat. Breathe. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Slight bend in your knees. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale. Staying at the top of your mat. We'll do this again. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Back to mountain pose here. Relax your shoulders. Take your left palm out and your right fingertips on the top of left fingers and stretch through your forearm here. And now reverse that stretch. So now your left palm is facing you and you're pressing gently on the top of your hand. Continuing your breathing here and throughout. Great. Now do the right fingertips. Pressing gently, releasing tension in the wrist. Good. Now rotate your wrists. Fingers to the sky. And exhale. Sigh it out. Great. We're going to do some more standing poses with linking them with sun salutations. Go back to the tops of your mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, right leg up behind you. Exhale, bring it through to warrior one. So drop your left heel behind you. Right knee is bent over your right ankle. Inhale your arms, extend up while your front leg straightens. Exhale, bend your arms, bend your knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open that chest, bending your arms and your knee. Inhale. Exhale. Sigh it out, open mouth if you choose. Let's do one more of those. Sigh it out with your tongue out. Right, back to downward facing dog. Inhale that left leg up behind you. Now bring it through. Drop your right heel. Lift your arms up, straighten that left leg. Warrior one, this side. So exhale, bend, open your chest, arms bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Sigh it out. These next two will do lion's breath. Inhale. Exhale, stick your tongue out. There we go. One more of these. Exhale. Hands to the mat. Come back, step back to high plank pose. One big inhale here. Exhale, lower yourself to the mat, chaturanga down. Inhale, cobra, baby cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes to down dog. Inhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Hands to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bring it through to warrior two. So your left foot drops behind you. You are extending your arms parallel to the earth. Your knee is once again directly over your ankle, not beyond it. Wiggle your fingers just so you know you have some energy in there. Now we're going to move with our breath. Inhale, straighten, arms lift. Big exhale, side out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Back to down dog. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, bring it through. Drop your right heel. Warrior on the left side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Hands to the mat, foot back to high plank and lower down. Elbows in to your ribs. Inhale, baby cobra, or you might try to lift your hips up for upward facing dog. And then exhale, tuck your toes, down dog. Inhale to the top of your mat, stepping or hopping. Lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale your arms all the way to the sky. And exhale. Great. Inhale, lift, and exhale. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your right leg up. This time bend your knee, open your hip. Rotate your knee, make some big circles here. And then bring it through. Drop your left ankle here, back to the warrior one. And now, side stretch. Bring your right. I'm going to turn around just so I can face you for this first round. Your right forearm over your right leg. Your left arm extends. And now rotate. Big circles. Now it's the shoulders turn. We just did the hip. Now we're doing shoulder, reverse direction. Keep your joints lubricated, and this helps your range of motion. Great. Now come back to down dog. And left leg up. Bend. Open your hip. And now big circles with your knee. And now bring it through to side stretch on the other side. Your right arm over extending, feeling a nice stretch. And now let's start those windmill motion with your arm. Big circles. 3 times. And then reverse that. Now, palms to the mat, step back, high plank, and lower down. Exhale. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale. Let's come back to child's pose here. Sitting back on your heels, you can make a pillow with your arms, or you can place your hands by your feet behind you. Let's take a moment to check in with our body here. Listen to your body always. This is a good pose to come into if you ever feel overwhelmed, whether it's in your practice, if you need a rest, or if you just need to recover from a long day, long commute, whatever. This is child's pose. Breathe. And now come back to all fours. Tuck your toes. Back to down dog. This time we're going to crisscross our feet as we walk up to the top of our mat. Small steps, crisscross. Feeling some interesting sensations in the back of your hips and thighs here. Trying to reach every muscle, stretch every part of your body here in this practice. And then roll up like a rag doll. Knees bent. Once you're up, a few shoulder rotations. Roll back. Great. Take a sip of water if you need to. Okay, let's extend our legs out, wide-legged stance. Arms out parallel. Inhale, chest forward, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Relax your head here. Just let it nod no. Let gravity just let your head release. You're not holding anything here. So you're nodding no, side to side. And now do yes. And let that go. Now, place your right palm below your face on the mat. Inhale your left fingertips up to the sky. Keep breathing here. On your last exhale, bring it down. Replace the right hand with your left. On a big inhale, bring your right fingertips up. Few deep breaths here. And now release that. Come up about halfway, place your palms on your thighs here. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, dip your right shoulder into the center. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left shoulder dips. You're pressing out with your hands, getting another stretch through your inner thighs here. Inhale, back to center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. A few more times on your own, and I invite you to explore this a little bit more. What feels right for you? You might go a little deeper or not. When you're back to center, come up and point your right toes out. Your left foot is parallel to the back edge of your mat here. And you might grab a block for triangle if you have a block. Otherwise, a piece of furniture. Otherwise, you can place your fingertips gently on your calf. So if you have a block, bring it with you with your right arm. And then exhale, extend over that right leg. Placing your block, it could go behind your foot, in front. The no block option. Gently rest fingers on that. You don't want to put too much pressure on your right shin at this point. In fact, if you can't touch your mat, you can do that, or just let it hover. Breathe. But I like a block, so I'm going to use my block. Inhale, leave that block down there. Come up. And now reverse triangle. Let your left hand slide down your left leg. Exhale. Pivot your toes forward. And we'll get that on the other side. So pivot your left toes out. Grab your block if you're using one. Inhale your arms out. Exhale, extend over that left leg and down to triangle, Trikonasana. Breathe. On an inhale, rise up. On an exhale, reverse triangle. Inhale. Back to center. Heel toe your feet. Hands to heart. Back to mountain pose. Now shake it out, side to side. Sway. Let your hands flop. Breathe. And put some movement into it. And now let that slowly come back to mountain pose. Slow it down. Great. Now, with your right foot up by your ankle, your calf, or your thigh. We're going to do tree pose. So wherever your foot is, let it there. If you have trouble balancing, focus on a point in front of you that does not move. That's your drishti point or your gazing point. And if you would like, throw your branches up, lift your arms to the sky. Continuing to breathe here. Bring your fingers together back to your heart and then release that right leg down. Shake it out. Other side. Kickstand, calf, or thigh. Hands to heart. Set your gaze. Inhale, grow your branches. Be the tree. Hands together. Hands back down. And release those legs. Great. Do another one of my favorite shoulder stretches. So right arm up, 90 degrees, bent. Left arm comes under, clasping your hands together. If that's not possible, you can do a bear hug. And then sit back in a chair pose. Inhale your elbows up. Exhale, round them down. Inhale, lift. Exhale. One more time. Exhale. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, release them back behind you. Inhale, forward. Exhale, release. Again. One more time. There we go. Now we'll do the other side. Left arm, 90 degrees. Right arm comes under. Bear hug or eagle arms. Sit back to a chair pose. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Arms up. And then sweep your arms back. Two more. Last one. Good. Now take your right arm over and press it with your left palm for another shoulder stretch here. Deep breathing. That feels really good right up in here. And other side. And release. Okay, we're going to come down to wide. Let's see, we're going to come down to our seated poses. So sit back down on your mat with your feet flat, knees bent. Inhale your chest forward. Exhale, round your back. Another form of cat-cow. I find this one is really nice to give a little relief on your palms. No pressure on your palms here. Your breath. Now place your hands back, fingertips facing away from you. We're just going to do one upward table here. Chest forward, shoulders back. Inhale, lift up your hips. And exhale. Great. Now you can come down slowly, strengthening your core. Slowly come down to your mat. And when your head hits the mat, hug those knees in. Rock side to side. Breathe. And now extend the left leg. Keep your right knee clasped. And bend it over to the left side. Twisting over. Your right arm is out. Look over toward your right fingertips. Twisting and breathing is a really great way to release stagnation in your system. And help digestion as well, among many benefits. Okay, back to center. Hug your knees. Rotate your ankles here, both directions. And then exhale your right leg flat, mat, and then bring your left knee over, looking over your left fingertips. Twisting and breathing, squeezing out toxins. Back to center. Feet flat on the floor. And toward the outside edges of your mat. And just rock your knees side to side, like windshield wipers. When you've completed both sides, bring your feet back parallel. Palms flat on the mat. Inhale up to a bridge, lifting your hips. Exhale, release down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale. Now bring your right foot up to the sky. Point and flex your foot. Give your ankles and feet some love here. And now bend that right leg over your left thigh. Figure four or an upward pigeon. Pull in your left leg so you can clasp either behind your thigh or your shin. Feeling a deep stretch in that right hip. You might want to rock it back and forth. Find what feels good to you. And keep breathing. That's all there is to it. Listen to your body and keep breathing. And now release that. Extend the left leg up. Point and flex. And now drop it down to your right thigh. Thread that needle, bring it through. Clasp your hands behind your right thigh or your shin here. You might find one side is tighter than the other. And work this out however you feel, rocking back and forth. You can even take that left elbow and press left leg out, using leverage of your own body to get a deeper stretch. All right, we're going to release that. Clasp the outsides of your feet or your shins for happy baby. Yeah. Bending your knees toward your elbows. Rock side to side, rock your baby. You can even straighten one leg at a time. See how that works. Oh, I don't know about you all, but I feel so much more relaxed right now. I think we're ready for Shavasana. One more hug. Hug your knees in. Bring your forehead to your knees. And now release that. Come to Shavasana, corpse pose, which is always wonderful. Just imagine yourself melting into the earth, releasing all the tension from the body. Either stay in Shavasana or come into waterfall pose with your feet either up a wall or up on a couch or a bed or some piece of furniture. You can do that. You can have it all the way up on a wall. Whatever you have nearby is fine. Let that ujjayi breathing go. Let your natural breath come back. But keep that sense of calm and release. And let this feeling of peace in your body and your mind stay with you as long as you can. Take it back with you through your day, through your weekend. If you'd like, take off your glasses and give yourself a little massage on your face. I like taking the fingertips, the backs of my fingernails, and just running them along my scalp for a scalp massage. You might hear that sound. And then you release. Come to fetal pose on one side. Slowly come up to seated. If you have the time, stay in Shavasana longer. Otherwise, come back to seated. We're going to do just 3 closing breaths. Big cleansing breath. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Hands to heart. One more. 2 more. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. With your thumbs to your forehead. Kind thoughts to your lips for kind words. And to your heart for kind intention. Namaste. Thank you, everybody.